Top of the day to you. This is Bill Hubbard, Coldwell Banker in beautiful British Columbia. This is your real estate housing review for the Kamloops area for April of 2025. I think the word you could put on the Kamloops area is that it is stabilizing. It was starting to turn down a little bit with some of the pressure that's going on in the marketplace and consumer confidence, but it is definitely stabilizing, as with a lot of areas in British Columbia. If we have a look at the absorption here, so we've gone from, you start out of January, it was 14%, then 15%, then 14%, fairly flat. And we've jumped to 17% in April. And so that, even though a month doesn't make a market, it's that just does show some positive direction. Um, and again, you have to remember that the spring market is always better than the rest of the year. The best months are April, May, June, July of any year. So we're expecting buyers to come out a bit, but buyers are still holding back because of uncertainty, tariffs, et cetera, going on in the world. There was 106 single-family housing sales in April in the Kamloops area. Last year in April, it was 122, so it's down a bit. In March, it was 99 last year. In March this year is 78. So the sales are down, but I think because of the absorption, you see that rising a little bit. I think we're probably going to see a stronger June and July in the Kamloops area. The inventory is, like all areas of British Columbia, is going up. That's great for buyers, not so good for sellers. Prices, like all areas in British Columbia, it's been fairly flat. There was a price decrease when interest rates started to go up, and so the correction year was 2023, and right into 2024, we started to see whiffs of recovery in the last half of 2024. You started to see increased activity in December and January, and then with the threat of tariffs, it sort of put the brakes on that. But I think you will see, as the world and Canada gets used to the uncertainty created by our friends down in the south there in the United States, and also it's after the Canadian election. There's going to be a little bit of stability there created by, regardless of what your political beliefs are, it's over, and we've got 4 years of direction here. So I think you're going to see some stability come into the market in all areas of British Columbia, and the Kamloops area you should see that absorption hovering around that 12 to 20%, which is the balanced market area. So that's the housing review for the Kamloops area for April of 2025.